Hey folks, welcome back to the Portable Gamer, welcome back to MotoGP, and welcome back to, this is our first full season of Moto2, and this is round 2 from Argentina. And we're racing for Tasca Racing Scuderia this year. And things went really, really well. It's an 11-lap race, and this is lap 9 of that 11-lap race. We'll just do the final 3 laps. And as always, tell you what's going on, bring you up to speed. So we did the development programs, and I have to say they went great. They really, really did. I did something I've not done before, and I think it made a tremendous difference. And I think it's going to change the way I play the game. I've been using auto setup. Well, I set the bike up manually this time. And that feeling that I've been after of actually like being in control of the bike and being able to carve it, well, I have that now. And it came when I did, well, I don't want to say too strongly, but I feel like it came when I did manual setup. So I don't know what auto setup is doing, and I'm not saying it's doing anything wrong, but maybe it's just not for me. Maybe its idea of a good setup doesn't work for my riding style. But I went with manual setup, and we seem to do a lot better. So we did the development programs. Those went really well. We qualified on pole by about half a second, which is, I have to say, that's a bit stout. You know, I'm going to bump the AI up a little bit, particularly now after this race. I'm going to bump it up another few points. But we did qualify on pole, and I wouldn't say we led from the start. This is lap 10 now. I wouldn't say we led from the start. We diced a little bit the first couple laps. I think the furthest back we got was about P3, P4, but it was when everything was in kind of a big snarl. And then we got back out front, and I've just been really just doing my thing out front and feeling really, really happy about being able to. It's a wet track, and we're on wets, and I'm just doing my best to stay on the dry line. And it actually seemed to work. Like, you can see that we're carving apexes like we haven't done since Moto 3 at the Bugatti circuit at Le Mans. So really stoked about that. I think we just got passed. Did we? We did, but then we took them right back. Oh dear. Another camera would have been great right there. But yeah, I think we got passed and then we got it back. So I really had fun this race, and that's something that I've been wanting to do, is actually like enjoy myself when I'm racing. And I do like the sim, but you know how racing games are. You know how frustrating it is when you're like, God damn it, just, come on, get in on the corner. And it's your fault, whether it's how you're driving, how you're riding, whether it's setup, whatever it is, it's always on you. It's always on you as the gamer. So being able to feel like I was actually riding the bike the way I would want to in real life. I mean, obviously, a little bit more aggressively than I would ride in real life, but you know what I'm saying. So, stoked about that. Also, made some changes in graphics. I was chasing a bug in Farm Sim. I was having a graphics glitch only in Farm Sim. So, I made some changes to the settings in Farm Sim. Yeah, I sim everything, yo. Farms, motorcycles, trains, whatever. This is lap 11. This is our last lap. So I made some changes there, but that required me to go into the NVIDIA settings, the NVIDIA control panel, and sort of, a little bit wide, sort of compensate for those settings in the NVIDIA control panel by making some global changes. And when I did that, it allowed me to then make some other changes here in MotoGP. So we're at a solid 60 FPS. We're not getting the I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but you'll get sometimes some tracers in Unreal. You'll get some tracers in Replay, and we're not having those anymore. So I think we fixed some other graphics problems. Maybe not problems. Maybe that's too strong a word. But I feel like we improved the graphics a little bit. I think the game is looking really, really solid. And yeah, man, I'm gonna keep. Obviously, I'm gonna keep playing this, but I'm gonna keep recording it. I'm gonna keep making episodes, and I'm gonna crack the code as to what it takes to make this game interesting for you to watch. Because I feel like without a leaderboard, it's just me describing what's going on. Well, I'm in P1, and it's lap 11, and I'm holding off Marquez and Oliveira. Well, Yeah, okay. So I get it. I'm not like bad at you or anything. It's just I have to find the way to make it interesting. And I know there's a way to do that. I just haven't found it yet. But I will. I will. So, yep, we're coming up on the end of the lap, and then we'll hop into the menu and see how... I think we had a great weekend on points between the development programs and, spoiler alert, P1. But maybe you saw that coming. So we'll bump the AI, and hopefully we can have a little bit more scrapping next week. Now, I want to be careful, though. This is... Yep, that was the finish. So I will back out of this before it cuts to the start of the race again. I hate when it does that. So that was us, and we won by half a second. I mean, I'll take that. Now, keep in mind, the AI is a little bit dodgy in the rain, so I'm going to bump it a little bit, but if it's a dry track next week, let's see how we do. And that moved us up to... We moved up 4 places in the points. That's fantastic. Marquez and Oliveira and Baldassari are who we were dicing with, so I imagine they're going to be who I race with all season. Although Marquez, even though he finished behind me, he jumped up to first, and Oliveira and Baldassari bumped down a little bit. Okay, fair enough. So then we'll go here, see how we did. Good points. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. And we're not in danger of being dismissed, and we got both our objectives. Qualifying, we were first. Obviously, we got that. And then they wanted us to finish 16th. So we obviously beat that too. I'll bump up the AI. I will. We'll go a little hotter next week. Woo! I'm a winner. I'm number 1. That's him saying that. That's not me. I'm kind of a grom at this game. I like it, but I'm by no means like expert level. Not quite yet. And is that... I saw the texture on the helmet. I thought there was water on the helmet because it was a wet race. That would be some detail, yo. All right. Well, let's hope the render holds together through this load screen. Sometimes it cuts out. It holds together. Beautiful. Hey, buddy. And let's go to bike development and see what we can do. I'm going to... Brakes on these bikes are fantastic. I don't think that needs any work at all right now. Surface roughness. Stability. Yeah, let's go with stability. I'm not having any problems with bumpy tracks. And then aerodynamics. We got your penetration and your downforce. Top speed. I don't have a problem with top speed because I have that great braking at the end of the straight. So even if I do end up drag racing with somebody, they always brake sooner than I do. So I'm not worried about that. Let's go with downforce. Get the front end down a little bit. There we go. That's it. And where are we going next week? Next weekend is Coda. Fantastic. Right on. Folks, thanks for stopping back to check out The Portable Gamer. Thanks for joining us for another episode of MotoGP 18. And we'll see you next time. Take care now.